Welcome, Store Nation. Happy bloody Monday. Welcome, everybody. Firstly, I put it out there, didn't I, that I was going to speak to everyone on Wednesday, the 30th of November. Well, guess what? I called everybody on Wednesday. Well, not everybody. I called all the morning appointments on Wednesday, the 23rd of November. What a plonker. Only one person said, I think you got the wrong week. No, definitely haven't. Yep, I did. Anyway, forget all that. If you do want, by the way, there will be a link. If anybody wants to talk to me in the morning, I've got loads. I've still got slots. I say loads. We've got morning slots available now because I've already spoke to the people the previous week. So if you do want to get in contact with me and have a 15-minute natter about anything, the World Cup, whatever, even self-storage, then Jojo, if you can put a link in the show notes, that'll be awesome. If it's LinkedIn, the link will be in the comments. YouTube, it'll be in the comments. And if you listen to the podcast, then the podcast, it'll be in the show notes. Okay, my friends. So Mondays, what we do is go through our weekly numbers, what we have done in terms of reservations, move-ins, revenue, etc. And overall, it's been a fucking great week. We've done 21. I'm going to start with the positives because there is some negatives. We're going to start with positives. So we've done 21 reservations across the two sites. That is absolutely bananas, my friends. And I'm looking down at my phone because I'm going to get the calculator out. And so we've had 364 website visitors and we've had 21 reservations. So 21 divided by 364. That means we've got a conversion rate of website visitors of 5.7%. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If you notice, the website visitors has increased as well, which is all positive news. 21 reservations. Honestly, genuinely, I made up 21 reservations in a week. It's brilliant. And also that's over the two sites. Then we've got Beverly as well, which has done really well this week as well. We've a couple of reservations, extra move-ins, more than a couple of reservations. So everything is really moving swimmingly. This week also, you'll have noticed, some people have noticed that I have sent letters out to everybody, every single self-storage company in the UK. And I didn't think that we'd get such a response. Last time I did this, the response wasn't very good. This time, the response has been amazing. It's, I would say, 2% of all the letters I sent out, we've had replies at least. So that's 2% would be 40 people. I've had more than 50, probably about 50 calls. 50 calls, and I've still got people to call back as well. So 50 potential people who are looking to sell their business. Monday, when you listen to this, I'm on the road to a place in Wales. I don't want to tell you any more details, but a place in Wales because hopefully we can get a deal done. We're not too far apart, so it shouldn't, as long as we're reasonable, both of us, and giving something, then we should be able to make a deal. So obviously I'll tell you more about that when it happens. But yeah, really, really exciting time because ultimately the economy, we don't know what's going to happen. So some people are looking to get out, some people are looking to retire, etc. So I just thought I'd, see if anybody was looking to sell. And it turns out there is tons of people who are looking and willing to open dialogues with me. Obviously, there is people, and by the way, whatever I say is whatever people tell me is 100% confidential. I hear such awesome gossip from the self-storage industry and people around and about and stuff, and I'm like a vault. Once it goes in, it don't come out. So it's all confidential, and some people want me to sign an NDA, which is absolutely fine. I will sign that, and it's fascinating to listen to people and what they want and desire out of self-storage. And also it's interesting to see how people are operating and what the ways that they go about it. Anyway, I've really, really, really enjoyed this past week. Hopefully this next week will be more of the same. Right. So that's a higher level. So let's have a look at how Willerby has performed this week. So 16 quotes. That is an average of 2.29 quotes per day. Don't forget, obviously, the quotes, we displaying prices online at the minute, and that seems to be going well. So yeah, 2.29 quotes. So they only get in contact with us once another price is okay. So we've had number of reservations, 15 bloody reservations, 15 reservations. Incredible. Really, really pleased there. Actually, we could have 22 reservations. I've got it down here as 22 reservations, but I know that somebody called and cancelled, so I just took one off it. So maybe it is 22. So 22 divided by 674. 22 divided by 364, sorry, equals 6% conversion rate. So it's probably a 6% conversion rate. Beautiful. 15 reservations at Willerby. So that's a conversion rate of 94%, 93.75. So 94% conversion rate. Beautiful. Number of forward move-ins done is 6. So that's 40% forward move-ins. New move-ins, people moving in, is 10 for 975 square foot. 975 square foot. So that's really, really good. Not hit the magical 1,000, but I'm happy with 975 in the depth of November. Outstanding, really. Quotes to, that's 10 move-ins we had. So quotes to move-ins. So obviously we had 16 quotes. It's a 62%, 63% conversion rate quotes to move-ins. We've also had the van rented out 6 times as well. My son is calling me. Hey, buddy, I won't be long, mate. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pause this recording while I can. He's waiting to me play Fortnite with him. And I'm back. Sorry, my son's waiting to play Fortnite with him, so I'll have to shoot. What I'll do, I'll probably pause it and continue recording later. I'll just tell you the Google breakdown, and I'll pause the recording. Obviously, it don't make any difference to you guys, but I want to play Fortnite with my kids. I love it. I bloody love Fortnite. It's brilliant. The kids are 6 and 8 now, and they get into an age where we enjoy the same stuff. I enjoy the same stuff as a 6 and 8 year old. It's fantastic. Right. Where did the quotes come from? Google 7. That's 43.75%. Word of mouth was 1. That's 6.25%. Passing by was 5. Interesting. That's 31.25%. The rest of them, we haven't got any other data. Right. What I'm going to do is pause it here, and I will go and play Fortnite. I'll let you know how I do, and then we will speak soon. Cheers, guys. Speak to you later. Bye. And we are back. So I don't know why I move my head when I say I'm back. Anyway, it's Monday morning now. I didn't get time to do it last night. I was watching football. One thing led to another. Anyway, I'm back. Right. So we just done the quote breakdown. And so square foot moved in. We know it's 975. Square foot moved out 1,090. So net result 115 square foot down. I think we're about 450 square foot down for the month so far, roughly around about that. And it's only going to get worse. So that's not good. However, at the end of October, it was the most square foot we've ever had in the store. So we can't complain or grumble at all. Right. Amount of rooms moved in was 11. Amount of rooms moved out were 13. Total internal rooms occupied 358. This is why I love this business. We've got 358 internal rooms, and we've got, in terms of containers, 2 moved out last week and none moved in. So we've got 42 containers. So we've got 400 units rented out. So we've got 400 individual, or nearly enough, because obviously some people take extra rooms. So nearly 400 individual customers. That's great, because our business isn't based on any one customer, or doesn't make up of, our revenue doesn't make up more than, it's less than 1%, and not one person makes up more than 1% of our overall revenue. The golden rule in business is never, ever have one company, one person making up over 10% of your revenue. And we are below that in terms of self-storage, which is fantastic, because then we're not dependent. We're not reliant on that one source of income. Right. So car parking spaces, we've still got 4 car parking spaces. Store occupancy is 83.38%. Average sales per move-in, it's trending in the right direction. £63.12 per move-in. That's merchandise sales. That's good. Insurance, we took £76,000 worth of insurance last week, which means on average, people were taking £7,600 worth of insurance. Yippity doo dah. Don't forget, we've put up the minimum insurance now. So the minimum that I want to see is £6,000. So we're £1,600 above that, which is really, really good. And by the way, I keep saying it and saying it and saying it. I'm going to say it in future podcasts as well. The insurance is so, so important for 1, your revenue, and 2, the customer's belongings, and peace of mind for you as well. Because if anything does go wrong, heaven forbid, you know it's correctly insured. And that is so, so important. Okay, so amount of square foot due in this next week. We've got 10 movings due for 790 square foot. That is really good. So we're 200 square foot, 210 square foot of 1,000. I think we'll hit 1,000 square foot moved in for next week. Amount of move outs due. We've got 11, and it's for 1,110 square foot. So we're going to lose like 330 square foot next week. So to say, but we're not. No chance. We're going to, do I dare say it? We're going to be positive. We'll see about that. revenue. Let's have a look at the weekly revenue sheet. And then tomorrow we do Clough Rose figures and we go through exactly how many people booked online, etc. And you'll be surprised at the data I'm going to tell you tomorrow. It is fascinating. Right, Willerby, £21,043.31 we took last week. However, bounce direct debits of £1,068.21. Oh, these are creeping up ever so slightly. And it's coming to that time of year as well. So, yeah, fascinating. Fascinating, isn't it? Oh, God. So that was that's 5% of our overall revenue bounced. Well, not even 5%. Yeah, it's 5%. Yeah. At Willerby. However, check this out. Over 10% of our overall revenue bounced at Beverley. So we took £4,070.79. Bounce direct debits were £504. Holy moly, showy. Something or other. What a geek. So, yeah, not good. So in total, we've had over £1,600 worth of bounce direct. Well, nearly £1,600 worth of bounce direct debits at 2 sites. That is not good. Clough Road, we took £5,224.55. Payments are taken by Stripe. So guess what? No bounce payments. Booyah. Booyah. So revenue store for all 3 sites is £30,338.65. Right, guys and girls, I have to shoot because I am going to go and see a self-storage facility in Wales today. Hopefully, depending on the terms, depending on the price, if we both give it a little bit, we might, I don't know, we might come to an agreement. It's a lovely site, and yeah, I'm excited by the potential, but yeah, it's I obviously can't say it. I'm pretty certain I don't listen to the podcast, but yeah, it's obviously what everybody wants. Everybody wants like X amount for the house, and we all think it's worth more, but then ultimately in reality, what it's actually worth, because all I want to do is give a fair and realistic price for people out there who want to sell a self-storage, and then we can fund it pretty comfortably because we've got banks on side, etc. now. So yeah, we've got funding in place, but the deal has to be right. The deal has to be right, and it's no point in the deal being right for me. It's got to be right for the other person, and the deal's got to be right for them and me, and we've all got to be happy. There's no point in any one of us being dissatisfied by it. So that's it. All right, guys, girls, have a wonderful day, and I will speak to you tomorrow when we're going to go through Clough Road details. All right, see you soon. Love you.